So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute, man, and happy Father's Day to everybody. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Happy Father's Day. So listen, you know what time it is. Make sure your doors is locked. Make sure your windows is secure. Everything is safe because we about to check out the 30 scary videos guaranteed to haunt you forever. All right, so if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the fam, and here we go.
Coming up in this video, are you sure you want to be haunted by these videos for the rest of your life? Because these are the 30 scary videos supposedly guaranteed to haunt you forever. Number 30, Tornadoed. Brett isn't in Kansas anymore. Posted to TikTok by Brett Dudek. This TikToker captured an epic storm taking form outside his window. As the winds whip over the upper balcony, you can see tree branch after tree branch fly past.
Oh my.
That's when you just wish it was a dream at that point in time. Like, what do you do?
Oh shit, bro, I'm scared as Oh my god.
And then the trees start to bend, folding right in half. The ferocious tornado pulls no shots, and meanwhile Brett wonders if he should head downstairs.
Yo, should I get downstairs? I don't know what to do.
All together now.
If you asking yourself that question, the answer is yes.
Now in the comments, yes Brett, yes you should. Number 28, Lateral ground movement. A 7.8 magnitude earthquake shook Nepal in April of 2015, published by the event recorder in June of 2015. This disturbing footage will show you just how massive its effects were. Watch as traffic and pedestrians first travel with ease. Little do they know their commute will soon rock their world. The camera and everything it's capturing starts to tremble as the earthquake begins. Notice all vehicles and bikes shift to the right and then sharply left. Traffic pulls to a stop, and pedestrians hold on for dear life and drop to the ground. In the distance, you can see dust kicking up from the lateral ground movement. The intensity of the earthquake is particularly visible in the shaking of this white van. As more people get down on the ground, the earthquake starts to ease up. Some in the comments say the tremors were felt all the way to central India, while others who were there in Nepal say the shockwaves felt even harder than they look. Number 27, The Hand. These boys were playing around when they realized someone else was in the game. Published by 3D Die 93 in March of 2009. One of the boys says he's going to hit the ball out of another's hands.
Right. The ball out of that guy's hand.
Alright.
He achieves his aim, but what they didn't expect to catch on camera was this.
What?
The cameraman rounds the corner, but there's no one there. Is this a ghost hand as the boys believe? Or is there some other explanation? All around, whatever is happening here is not a game. Number 26, Unwanted Guest. These homeowners in Naples, Florida, received an unwanted guest on their doorstep, published by the Daily Mail. A large...
Seeing way too many of these bear videos just creeping up, walking up to people's house like it's normal. Like, where I need to know where these are happening. These frequent sightings are happening, so I know not to go there, because this is insane to see this many bear sighting videos.
Black bear actually rang the homeowner's doorbell in an attempt to be welcomed inside.
Like he looking for food.
Ring video shows the bear approach the front door, knocking into some Christmas decorations as he does. He then presses his nose to the doorbell. Answering through the intercom, the frightened homeowner tells the bear to go away.
Bear, go. Bear, go away. Bear, go away. Who are you looking at me? Bear, go away.
Looking very put out, the bear eventually does. Florida bear season typically peaks in December and drops as winter kicks in, sending bears into a state of lethargy. Floridians are warned to secure their trash cans and not to feed the bears, which can consume up to 20,000 calories a day. To be fair, this one looks like it was just in search of a warm bed. He was even polite enough to ring the doorbell. Number 25, close call. This storm nearly took out some very precious cargo. Published by News 10 NBC in March of 2017, footage captured a tree coming too close to falling on a school bus. Filmed in Rochester, New York, the scary video shows the school bus pulling to a stop moments before a tree and power line collapse onto the road in front of it. The bus only
Look how it just took all of those power lines down with it.
Slowed because some folks in the neighborhood fled.
And then you see the traffic going by. Yeah, this could have been.
The driver, warning him of what was up ahead.
10 seconds later, the bus comes. And then again, 10 seconds after that, the tree comes down. And that's when the video shows neighbors running towards the bus.
You can see the large tree in question hanging at an angle, but who knew it was going to fall like it did just seconds later? In doing so, it collapsed onto the nearby power lines, dragging them and the power poles down with it. The tree was so heavy it even snapped one power pole in half. There were 3 or 4 kids on the bus at the time of the incident. Luckily, everyone was all right.
Did the Mythbusters debunk that whole theory that if you're inside your car, you're grounded by the tires? If, you know what I mean, power line comes down on it and different things like that, you staying in the car because you're grounded by the tires. Did the Mythbusters debunk that? Or was that something else? And that still reigns true. I gotta look that up.
The windstorm in Rochester had reached 81 miles per hour earlier that day, according to local reports, with several power lines down, trees bent and broken, and roofs blown off. Number 24, shark chase. Would you have the cojones to get this close to a shark? Published by Ivan Vaverka in July of 2010, this small fishing boat faced off with 2 huge basking sharks off Blaine Beach in Scotland. After the whale shark, the basking shark is the second largest living shark, reaching some 7.9 meters or 26 feet in length. They can weigh up to 11,000 pounds. In the video, the shark's enormous fin can be seen, surfacing not far from the fishing boat.
Did we have a basket shark right beside us in the boat again?
They need a bigger boat. They need a bigger boat.
Big fin.
As the boat picks up some speed, you can see the second shark off in the distance, while the first circles around. The shark looks huge, lying in wait just beneath the surface.
It's a bit scary. That was a bit scary. I hope he's not under us now.
Behind us.
It's behind us. Oh, he's coming for us fast. This isn't a very big boat.
You heard him say, right? This isn't a very big boat. Yeah, exactly. You don't need a bigger boat.
They get closer, but as its mouth comes toward the boat, they take off again. The shark is giving chase. You can see his fin directed their way as they pull further from it. While this may look super risky, basking sharks aren't known to eat people. Rather, they're one of only 3 shark species to eat plankton. Knowing that, you'd probably still be freaked out if you saw this barreling down on you in the water. I know I would be. Number 23, dust storm in Delhi. Do you want to see the Mad Max world in real life? Here's a preview. Posted to TikTok by Neelkant Bakshi. This Delhi dust storm is certainly terrifying. Several vehicles are seen traveling cautiously down an interstate, while a dust storm whips up around them, clouding the surroundings in a veil of foggy dust.
Wow.
The region had experienced a recent heat wave. While the storm brought much-needed rain with it, Most agreed the abrupt change in weather was scary. It does look like weather you could get lost in. Number 22, Underwater Survivor. You may have heard this incredible story in passing, but have you seen the original uncut footage? Published in December of 2013, the story begins with a JazzCon 4 tug capsizing off the Nigerian coast on May 26, 2013. 12 people were on board, only one survived, and his survival was a miracle. The ship's cook, Okene Harrison, remained underwater for 2 whole days after the ship capsized, saved by an air bubble. When the DCN diving rescue team dove to search the wreckage, they no doubt didn't expect to find any survivors, but they were met with the unexpected, and here is the footage. The diver sees the cook's hand first, then the hand reaches for his and grasps it. Both the rescuer and the cook must have been in shock in this moment. The radio commander coaches the rescuer to try and keep the survivor calm.
Like, how did he keep his body warm for 2 whole days? Like, think about it.
Survive. Okay, keep him there. All right. Just hold him there, okay? All right, just keep him there. Keep him calm, okay?
A moment later, they witness how Harrison managed to survive. Although Harrison is visibly shaken, he readily climbs into the harness provided for him in order to be lifted out of this purgatory. They then hook him up with some breathing equipment, and finally they start towards safety. As the DCN radio commander says, Harrison is a survivor.
I'll give the bell, Harrison. Give me a thumbs up. Good job, my friend. Well done. You're a survivor.
I mean, look what all they got on to keep their body he had on literally nothing.
Reuters reported that Harrison called his survival a miracle, and I find that understandable. After all, it certainly was a miraculous rescue. Number 21,
Wow.
In your closet. This girl claims she got a new dog, but what's peering from her closet is no dog. Published by Flames, this scary video was originally posted to TikTok by @S2SAVV. When the TikToker pans toward her closet to show us her new addition, what I see is a humanoid head peering out from behind her hanging clothes. Its eyes and teeth glow from the darkness as it stares out at us. Does this girl even notice the thing in her closet? Commenters are praying this isn't her new so-called pet. Number 20, Exorcism gone wrong. When you toy with exorcisms, you're gonna get burned. Published in November of 2017, this scary video is gonna have us running for our lives. The footage shows a possessed woman with crazed eyes and red liquid dripping from her mouth, speaking in very demon voices as a team of exorcists surrounds her.
Tell me this is a excuse me. Tell me this is a movie. Tell me this is a movie. Somebody verify this. This better be a movie.
They watch the possessed woman warily, talking strictly to her, but she doesn't appear fazed. The man...
Movie or not, though, I don't even play around with stuff like this, bro. I just feel like so much bad can come from playing around like that. I've always wanted to hear from the cast of the people who made, like, the movie Exorcist. I wanted to hear from them.
Places his hand on her head, trying to convince the demon to release her. The demon roars in protest. Surrounding her bed, the group chants as the demon continues to scream
Somebody tell me this is a movie.
and roar. After a while, whatever has possessed her seems to have fled. as the young woman returns to reality, or at least it momentarily loosens its grip, but then the possessed woman escapes as they search for her. But things only get worse. With one man down, the team restarts their search. Linda's camera starts to malfunction, and then she sees this. They find yet another of their colleagues has faced her wrath. And they also found her accomplice. The possessed woman soon reappears with a vengeance, but they are able to restrain her. As one of the team holds her down, she soon becomes possessed herself. Now they have a duo of demons on their hands. Both collapse as the exorcist chants over them, and this time it seems to have worked. They are freed. But what of the woman in black? While this might seem like the most intense, authentic exorcism video you've ever witnessed, I did some digging, and this video is apparently from a film called Kalima Paranormal. Fact or fiction, it still continues to haunt me. Number 19, Strange Creature. A growth, a remnant, a creature? Published in October of 2011. Orphan Expresso writes, upon opening a 1977 Olympia Cremina boiler, I found the strangest thing. Well, don't leave us hanging. Orphan Expresso rebuilds various machines, particularly Cremina boilers. This is what he found inside of one.
It's the first time I've seen this.
Well, I should think so.
It's like a little coral reef growing in there. But
It's not alive, is it?
I don't think so. It's fibrous somehow.
As the man pries the thing out of the machine, they wonder if it's alive. He says it's fibrous. Then he says the mama is inside the pipe. He claims it looks like the blob.
The scale. This is outstanding.
Oh, now I can see
You
it.
see?
Now
It's
I
like
can
the
see
blob
it.
in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But
That's just
I
really.
don't know what this stuff.
Is it a piece of a sponge gone bad? I kind of think so, but I'd rather go with the blob. Number 18, in the doorway. Sometimes you don't even see what's right in front of you. Published by Indra Saputra Official. In March of 2022, this paranormal investigator should open his eyes. At the beginning of the clip, there seems to be something standing in the doorway, but it's unclear what it is. As the cameraman backs up, the camera turns away. When it turns back, the vague figure is gone. The cameraman heads toward the room and enters to look around. No one is inside. His camera's light goes dark for a moment, and when it comes on again, this thing is standing in the doorway.
It must be.
He doesn't react the way you think one might, so it seems like he doesn't even see it. But then you hear him retching, like he's either choking or throwing up.
Oh.
Did he survive this haunted encounter? We can only guess. Number 17, Witchcraft, published by Mindseed TV in October of 2021. This paranormal team has placed themselves within feet of a live witch in this scary video. After finding a passed away animal in the middle of the grass, the team comes across what may have taken its life, a homemade dagger.
See this?
It's like a... Later, they enter this abandoned structure and encounter makeshift stick crosses dangling from the ceiling. They also find jars full of rancid remains. While they are unsure what is inside,
What is the fascination with jars, bro? With jars with body parts in them or something significant to that nature. Like, what is up with that? It seems like an abandoned place. It's almost now like I'm programmed to look for it. Now, like I know it's probably a jar in here with somebody's ear, nose, or throat in it. You know what I'm saying?
the contents stink.
What the? That look like intestines, I can't lie.
They set up a spirit box, lights start to go off, but even scarier in the distance, they hear screaming. The screaming seems to be coming closer.
Oh. It's getting closer. Yeah, kill the light for a second. Okay. Yeah, no. No, let's go.
And as they try to escape, the sound continues from behind them.
Oh, I'm closer. That's right behind them.
Will they outrun it, or will the witch have them picked and jarred soon enough? For more scary videos like this, be sure to check out their channel. It's linked in the description below. Number 16, Creepy Creature, Throw Your Whole Phone Away, published by Sergio Alonso. This short clip will give you the heebie-jeebies. This scary video shows a paranormal team walking down a creepy hallway. As they near a corner, this pale demon crawls around the bend. The thing creeps out further and the men back away. After putting a safe distance between them, they turn around, and the mysterious creature starts crawling more rapidly toward them. It then starts making this freaky noise. A closer look at the creature reveals it's not human. Not at all. What is this thing? You can't get far away enough. Number 15, Snow Creature. This is no abominable snowman.
What the?
Published by Mysteries, this paranormal sighting will make your skin tingle with frostbite. A pale humanoid snow creature is captured peering from behind a tree in the snow-filled forest. The creature has long dark hair and stands on hoof-like feet. Its eyes are large and oval, its hands like claws, and it even has a tail. It looks vaguely female. Any idea what this creature is? Some say that...
I don't know, but I keep telling myself eventually I'm gonna stop going outside. You keep seeing stuff like this, I'm gonna eventually stop going outside.
This is obviously a forest alien. Others say it's CGI and from a movie, but they can't name which one. Keeper Kid writes, maybe forest fires aren't so bad. Clearly this person hasn't spent a summer in Canada. Number 14, Home Alone. If you hear whispering when you're home alone, you're probably not actually alone. Posted to the haunted subreddit by Please Recycle Those. No one else is here, and this Redditor thinks there's someone downstairs. I'm gonna crank up the volume for this one. The Redditor is filming the stairway that leads down into a living room. You can hear the sound of faint voices, which some in the comments think sounds like two people having a conversation. Others think it sounds like a woman.
That sounds like more than two people.
Theories range from paranormal to robbery. However, Redditor Get in the Box has a different theory. They write, I heard a conversation coming from our living room one night. It scared me so bad. Turned out to be Alexa working on some math problem on a low volume. The OP doesn't have any such virtual...
Wait. Alexa working on a math problem? That's what you told yourself to be able to go back to sleep? No. I have Alexa. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have Alexas. And I've never had that experience happen. Not saying it couldn't happen, but that's just never happened to me. So yeah, I wouldn't go with that one. I think it's some people in there and they don't know you there, so they just talking freely.
Devices though, so what do you think it could be? I feel like this video was posted to the right place because it definitely seems like this place is haunted to me. Number 13. He is here. Using magnetic fields, this ghost hunter is communicating with the afterlife. Published by 01 Supernatural Studio in March of 2022. After quickly ascertaining that he's not alone, he finds the stairs are extra active.
有没有越里面磁场越强？有，但也没有。
Later, he sees these changes as he enters a room.
看到这个我就想到最近电影那个咒啊。
He discovers the fields on the second floor are even stronger. He asks the spirit to give him more energy and his device spikes.
你跟着我上来了，若是的话，给我加一点那个。好的，感谢。
He sees the magnetic field is ripe here and sets up his camera. Then he speaks to the spirits, which respond. He hears a voice in the room, and a shadow moves in the next room over. The magnetic field changes in response.
那我想请教一下，有人会听到这里面有一些能量上反应，是。那我想请教一下。
As the ghost hunter continues his communication, in the end, he asks the spirit if he's leaning beside him, and the spirit responds in kind. He is there, and he's guaranteed to haunt you forever. Number 12. What is that? Who or what is standing in the corner? Published by Mr. Horror. This clip poses the question, what is that? A small child-sized figure with pale skin and long black hair is captured standing near a bookshelf. It looks like the figure's face is turned slightly toward the camera. It stands there very still for a time. You probably think it's a large doll or figurine, but toward the last seconds of the clip, it moves. Watch closely. Did you see it turn slightly? Some of the comments say it looks like an anime girl. Others say it's obviously a ghost. How about you? What do you think it is? Number 11. Haunted Building. What is watching from this rooftop? Published by Ghost Chenal in March of 2022. A man is patrolling a building when this mysterious figure appears above him. It's not clear if the watchman spies the figure, but it soon disappears. That's when strange things start happening. At first, the watchman seems pretty unfazed. Maybe he's used to strange things going on here. The figure then reappears. He walks away again, leaving more mysterious happenings in his wake. Reappearing on the second level of the home, the figure definitely seems to be powering these strange events. This time, when the objects drop, the watchman is more reactive. He runs around trying to find whatever is making the noises, but he doesn't see the figure above. What does this figure want? Maybe just attention. Number 10. The Scream. This scary video will give you chills. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit, the footage was captured on Parrot Parent's Nest camera in the middle of the night. The house is dark and everyone's in bed. When the camera's audio records this, a spine-tingling scream rips through the night, its source somewhere off screen. It doesn't seem to wake anyone in the house. Where is it coming from? Is someone hurt? Some in the comments think it may be a mountain lion or...
If that doesn't wake nobody in the house, like nobody's a light sleeper in the house, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Fox. Others a banshee. The OP says they don't live in mountain lion territory. The Redditor writes it 100% came from inside. Others mention that it does echo like it's in the room, but some think it sounds mechanical. What do you think? Could this haunted house sound effect have a logical explanation? It appears to me that we've got quite the mystery here. Number 9. Shadow Person. If you are working the night shift alone, this next video would definitely make you quit your job. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit. Isaac2406 writes, "This is from a couple years back at a place I work at. It was 3 a.m. Any thoughts?" The video seems to show a semi-transparent figure appearing along a walkway. He moves past a well-lit area and around the corner into the dark. He is nothing but a vague shadow. Some think it's a manager locking up and wearing a shadow cloak. Others say that this effect can happen with low camera quality, combined with low light conditions. But why is this happening during the witching hour? Is this a shadow man? As Redditor Angry Nana suggests, I don't know if we'll ever have a definitive answer. Number 8, Camouflage. Look around you. There's probably a creepy creature lurking near, unseen. Published by UFO and Mysterious Creatures. This short clip shows that mysterious
First of all, where is this?
figures are all around us in camouflage. A camera pans a storage room and captures these two white eyes.
That's a storage room. Okay. Like, this look like a dungeon or something, don't it?
Is glowing from behind some boxes. Upon closer inspection, the eyes are set in an extraterrestrial-like face with a wide triangular brow. Some in the comments are asking what it is. Others are venturing their guesses, with some saying it's an owl. But this doesn't look like any owl I've ever seen. What do you think it is? Number 7,
No.
in the window, submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit, BD Delivery writes, took this about a year ago and didn't notice till weeks later. There is an old Catholic church directly across the street. Let's see if we can see what he's talking about.
I was just checking out the house and I zoomed in. Check it out. Look at that.
Okay, I definitely see something in this window. It looks like the nun from the Conjuring series to me. What do you think is going on here? Is this old church haunted? Or is it a case of pareidolia like some commenters suggest? Number 6, the stone house. What is whistling inside this abandoned structure? Published by Ricky Velasquez, we're about to find out. A stone fell into this house and basically made it unlivable. But it sounds like someone still lives here.
¿Estás tratando de decirme algo?
Ricky's paranormal devices are triggered by something unseen on the stairs, and as the sensors continue to go off,
He is not about to go down there, is he?
things intensify.
Don't do it. Don't. It's like right now he's contemplating it, and I'm sitting here saying, don't do it.
Ricky seems to spot the Holmes family. Do they still reside here? In spite of everything, maybe they didn't abandon the place after all. Number 5, haunted hallway. Is this the most haunted hallway on Earth? Published by Ghost Hunting Unique 0.4 in April of 2022. Several young men are seen passing through the hallway to the outside. Nothing unusual until this happens. The chair slides all over the place before making its way into an adjacent room. As residents continue to go about their day, moving through the haunted hallway without concern, this half-torso appears mid-air.
Now this looks like a movie, definitely, because it's just too clear. It's just too, like, almost, you know, if it wasn't in this dark color or whatever type of what they color grade, then I'd be like, you know what I mean? This looked like it would be in HD, excuse me, or 4K. It looks like it could be in 4K if it didn't have this type of color grade over it.
The shadowy torso heads up the stairs and then disappears. Several more mysterious things happen, including flying objects that then drift up the stairs, the strange torso reappearing. and a broom taking on a life of its own. Strange that it all happens when no one is there. What do you think is going on in this mysterious hallway? Number 4, Scary House. A man took 3 lives in this home, followed by his own. Published in May of 2020, Danny Dorito and his paranormal team have come to investigate. On the wall of the home, they find this mysterious drawing. Carved into the wood is the sketch of a girl with the name Alex scratched below. Above it, some numbers are written upside down across another wooden plank.
You're a little weird. Bro, that says Alex. You looking at it?
Maybe that's all the girl's name.
Alex?
Maybe it was 2 daughters.
Yeah. I thought... Oh, what is that? But, so we know one of the... I guess I thought it was a boy and a girl, but I think it was 2 girls.
Bro.
The number is 05/59167/1/1. While these numbers could be explained away, perhaps some code used for storage or installation. What is this drawing? Did one of his poor victims draw it? Or is it in memoriam?
Yeah, normally you see stuff like that when people are held in captive, bro. They don't have nothing to do, so they find something, they just draw on the closest thing that they could find. Yeah, it's not a good sign, I wouldn't think.
Number 3, Ghost Cat. Don't mind the real cat you see in this video. Instead, look for its phantom friend. Published in March of 2021, Bama38G writes, have to watch close as video first starts at the bottom of the screen. You'll see a white blur run from right to left. The black cat comes out after and is looking freaked out in the direction the blur went. Is this a case of visual artifacts caused by low lighting, or does the real cat's reaction convince you that something was truly there? It seems to me we'll now forever wonder if this ghost cat is just a figment of our imagination. Number 2, Skinwalker. Is this a skinwalker disguised as a human? Posted to TikTok by Phobias and More, a figure is standing at a distance screaming for help at dusk, but should it be trusted? The figure is shouting its lungs out, and yet he is barely moving. A close-up even shows that its movements are super glitchy and unnatural. It's incredibly uncanny. Many in the comments think that the figure isn't what it seems. Skinwalker or not, TikToker Snecky writes, if he actually needed help, he wouldn't be stood still like that. Unless there's something extremely weird going on with him. I couldn't agree more.
Look like it could be a person shaped with a recording. Did y'all think that sounded more like a recording or somebody actually live coming from somebody's actual voice saying that?
I've got a challenge for you. I'm curious about and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1, Circle of Horror. What mysteries does this ancient circle of rocks hold? Published by TC Explorer. The paranormal team was seconds into making an intro when this happened. The REM pod starts immediately going nuts.
Okay.
It's a REM pod.
Who is here? The team is at the stone circle, the purpose of which has been a mystery for hundreds of years. When they ask the spirits if they want the team to try the Ouija board, the lights on their paranormal devices spike.
Should we try Ouija?
We can try the spirit box, yes.
You want us to try the Ouija?
It's just spiked when you said the Ouija. And it's out of focus now on the K2.
Later, one of the team is asking the questions, while the other is wearing headphones to listen into the spirits. He cannot hear his teammate. Watch closely.
Oh, somebody touched me.
You know what I asked?
No?
Do you want us to leave?
Like somebody was tapping on my shoulder. And it was like a scream and like...
It seems it's time to leave. Did whoever tap them on the shoulder
Yeah, you think so?
follow? Let's hope not. After this, I would never go back to this place again. They say these videos are too scary for most people to handle.
Listen, man. Listen, sometimes when you go out there and do those things, you be asking for it, but you don't know what you be asking for, really. You know what I mean? This was 30 scary videos guaranteed to haunt you forever. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Stick around and stay tuned. Till next one, I'm gone. Peace.